Ranger fans, welcome back to another week of our Midweek Coaches Show. Huge week here in the Valley. We've got quite a few teams headed to the regional tournament. We've got some teams that are finishing up their season. We've got some teams right in the heart of their season. So let's get into what's happened this past week. Our girls soccer team is headed to the regional tournament. They have won first round, second round, and third round playoff games, defeating Liberty Hill, Jefferson, and Bernie Champion. They are headed down to the regional tournament this weekend. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Currently 25-0. Coach Atkins, Coach Douglas, Coach Mooch doing a great job. Those girls are phenomenal, ton of seniors, really great team, good team chemistry. We're excited to see them this weekend in the regional tournament and potentially next weekend in the state tournament. So we'll be back in a little bit to talk about them. Our boys soccer team finished their season. They had a first round playoff loss to a very talented Cedar Park team. We're really proud of what they did. Coach Boss came in her first year, Coach Nunley and Coach Gola being her assistants. Another team that's very heavy with seniors this year. We want to say congrats to all of them. Special good luck to our seniors, those of them headed on to continue their soccer career in college, and those of them not. We wish you all good luck moving forward. Thank you for everything you've done for the past 4 years, and congrats to the entire boys soccer program on a successful season. Softball and baseball are currently in the middle of district play. So softball is 15-12 overall, 7-2 in district, currently sitting in second place behind Canyon. Last Friday, they had a good one-run win over Kerrville-Tivy. Unfortunately, suffered a tough loss last night versus Seguin, but we know that they're going to get back on track this week. We'll tell you where to catch them in just a little bit. And then our baseball team is 6-1 in district. They had a really fun win against New Braunfels this past Saturday, 12-11, and then beat Seguin last night 5-0. So they're on track. Currently first in district, like I said, 6-1. Really proud of Coach Kale and his whole coaching staff. Those boys are playing hard. Our tennis team competed in their district tournament last week. Our boys team brought home first overall, which is a huge achievement considering the level of play in our district. Our boys team in singles brought home first and second place. So Rowan Olson brought home first place, Jude Bruce brought home second, got to play each other in the championship match. And then also a shout out to Josh Miller and Coulter Smedley, who brought home second place in the boys doubles. So we've got quite a few Rangers advancing to regionals. But again, to those who aren't, congratulations on both a successful fall and spring season. Coach Lalonde, Coach Albright do a great job out there. Good luck to those players moving on to regionals, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. And then finishing up with track. Our track team headed to Texas Relays this past weekend at UT, which is the best of the best. You have to qualify, you pretty much have to be invited. You compete against everybody in the state, 6A, 5A, 4A. Our girls 4x2 broke another school record, which they have done pretty much every time they've run. They've beaten their own record, and brought home third overall, only losing to 6A teams. So that's great. Looking forward to district and state for them in 5A. And then our boys 4x4 qualified for finals the following day, which is huge, again, because they're competing against bigger programs at bigger schools. So really good showing for Coach Jones and his staff at Texas Relays. Super excited for them moving forward, getting ready just to get into district next week. And now we're going to head out to Coach Hill and Coach Poppy, who also finished up district play last week, and hear about what's next for our golf team.
Thanks, Coach Miller, and congratulations as always to our athletes and their teams for their successes this past week, and good luck as we move forward. And we'll talk about moving forward with Coach Miller in just a few minutes, but we're going to pause in the middle of the show as we do each week and highlight and feature one of our ongoing sports. This week, we're going to feature the golf program. Our men's and women's golf program continues to be headed up by Coach Jason Poppy, and Coach is with us today. Coach, this is year what?
Year 10. It's been a decade.
Year 10 at Smithson Valley. So, has really taken our program and is taking our program to unprecedented heights. Like all of our programs, changing classifications from 6A to 5A, we find ourselves competing against new teams and in a different arena. And let's talk about the golf season so far. Coach Poppy, kind of carry us through both the girls and the guys up to now.
Very good. We started tournament play in September, and obviously you play 8 regular season tournaments, September to last week, and throughout that time period, competing some of the best tournaments in the state for all over Texas, from McAllen to College Station to Houston, doing that, and that leads us into the district tournament. And prior to the district tournament, we had success throughout the year. won multiple tournaments, had individuals winning tournaments. And really, in my 10 years being here, top to bottom, this is probably the strongest program-wise, girls and guys, that I've had in the 10 years I've been here. So, and that led us into district.
Well, you mentioned district. Just happened recently, and fans don't know this, but you can actually enter two teams,
Correct.
Two girls teams and two guys team if you have sufficient numbers, as we're blessed to do.
Yes, sir.
So you can take them both into district play, and tell us how the district tournament went on both sides.
District tournament went really well for the guys' side. We have two teams, and then you can actually bring 3 medalists as well. So we took 13 boys to the district tournament at Valley Creek and Blanco, and we finished first and second on the boys' side, beating out Bernie Champion. With our second team and our first team, kind of split the teams up, and so that allowed 10 boys to get out, 2 teams to get out to the regional tournament, as well as we had a medalist shoot a career, Gavin Sykes' his name, had a career day on day one, shot a 75, and with that 75, that allowed him to get out as a medalist as well. So on the boys' side, we had 11 boys get out. First time in my coaching career in golf to where we got 11 out rather than just the 2 teams. And on the girls' side, we finished second this year, and we finished second with Sayers Allen being the individual medalist. Shot 71, 69, 200 par, and we did that in comfort at the Buckhorn Golf Course. Recapping on the boys' side as well, we finished as the individual champion with Aiden Page, won the individual championship, and Ryan Griff finished second. So we finished 1-2 on the team and 1-2 as medalists. So
well, you mentioned some individuals, and kind of take us through Ranger fans who may or may not be as familiar with your lineup, so to speak. Who on the girls' side and guys' side is kind of standing out? Not just at district, but throughout the year in leadership, those kind of things.
very good. First of all, I'll speak to the girls' side. Sayers Allen is a sophomore. This is her second year in a row to win district. Sayers is probably a top 50 ranked junior player in the nation. Phenomenal talent. And so she kind of is the centerpiece of the girls' program. But around her, you have very good players as well. Haley Farrow, Maddie Lawless, they've both averaged mid-70s throughout the year. On the guys' side, we have our abundance of our program is built around the junior class, and probably 10 of those boys are standout golfers, scoring average somewhere anywhere from 75 to 79. So anytime you have 10 kids that can break 80 any day, it creates a lot of strength. Like I said, Aiden Page winning district, Ryan Griff finishing second. Anderson McElwain's been a standout player. Cole Cantu is actually the South Texas PGA Player of the Year. So we have a lot of talent on throughout the program, and the guys' side just has a lot of talent.
Well, a lot of that bodes well for the immediate future, and of course down the road when you mentioned so many underclassmen. And okay, so those teams and individuals have advanced from district. Let's tell the fans then, what's next on the horizon.
We head to McAllen, Texas next Saturday. For Monday, Tuesday, girls will be playing, and guys will be playing Wednesday, Thursday in the regional tournament. We've already played the regional preview, and looking forward to our continued success down there.
If they're able to advance from there,
Yes, sir.
then what would be next?
So next, girls will be mid-May in Georgetown at White Wing Golf Course.
And that's the state tournament.
That's the state tournament, yes, sir. And then the guys would be a week later in May at White Wing as well at the state tournament. So the outlook is really good for us getting there.
Well, good. Well, Coach, thanks for being on and highlighting our program, and good luck to you and your team as y'all advance. And now we're going to throw it back to Coach Miller, and she's going to talk to us about the week ahead, not just in golf, but all of our sports. And so, Coach Miller, back to you. Go Rangers.
Thanks, Coach Poppy and Coach Hill. Again, good luck to golf next week as they head to regionals in Corpus Christi. Let's talk about regionals. Girls soccer is headed to the regional tournament this weekend. They will play in Brownsville Friday and Saturday. So that is the regional tournament. 4 teams are headed down there. We start off Friday at 1 p.m. playing McAllen Memorial. It's at Brownsville Sports Park. If we win that game, we'll move into the regional finals on Saturday, which will be played at 10 a.m. And if we win that game on Saturday, then that means we've qualified for the state tournament. So that would make us one of the top 4 teams in the state, headed to Georgetown the following weekend. definitely capable. This group is definitely capable of it. They definitely have our support. We're behind them. Brownsville's not the easiest place to get to, but keep in touch on social media. We'll try to keep you guys updated through our Twitter, through our Instagram of how the games are going. Huge good luck. Like I said, Coach Atkins, Coach Douglas, Coach Mooch, all those girls who have been going since November. They're in month 6 of their season. I don't know how they do it, but we're proud of them for doing it and wish them nothing but luck this weekend in the regional tournament. Moving into teams that you can find here this week, our softball team will host Wagner this Thursday. It's Thursday because Friday is a holiday for Good Friday, so the game will be Thursday here at Smithson Valley as they take on the Wagner Thunderbirds at 7 p.m. You can catch JV before that. We also want to wish them luck next Tuesday as they head out to Veterans Memorial at 7 o'clock. Again, JV right before them at 5. If you're looking to find our baseball team, you can also find them here this Thursday at Smithson Valley as they take on Veterans Memorial at 7 o'clock. Or next Tuesday, they will head out to Canyon. So they've got Canyon next week. They'll be at Canyon Tuesday, here at home next Friday. So that'd be exciting. Always a good game between us and Canyon. 7 o'clock is varsity. JV is before that. So baseball and softball going on this Thursday if you got nothing to do. And then track on Thursday is going to head to New Braunfels High School for the Unicorn Relays. So good luck to them. They have district next week, so this will be a good meet for them to really prepare and get ready for district next week. Tennis next week, probably before we see you, we'll start regionals next Wednesday and Thursday. They'll head down to Corpus with those kids that qualified from district. So good luck to those kids, to Coach Lawan, to Coach Albright, and then again, a huge good luck to golf. Their regionals is in 2 weeks in McAllen, but good luck to Coach Poppy and Coach Sutton. Huge good luck to everybody. We got lots going on in soccer, baseball, softball. We hope that you can join us one of these days. Definitely stay tuned to our girls soccer program as they head to the regional tournament this weekend. As always, thanks and go Rangers.